high and skyward, and Nashville will regain possession, but they'll do so about 35 yards away. But here's Nashville once again, outside the area, charging hard. There's contact to the edge of the box from Sergio Busquets. Nashville had a player throw himself to the turf. The referee says play on, and then a foul against Nashville and Inter Miami's right defensive third. And Inter Miami will finally get the ball back. Well, that was Qasim, who tried to earn a point to the spot. It was close to the upper line of the area, but the referee said play on, rightfully so after looking at the replay. As we mentioned earlier, Nashville extremely proficient at earning the referee's whistle and drawing penalty attempts, 10 of them this year. Nashville has been awarded. That's tops in Major League Soccer coming into tonight by 6 entire attempts. Nashville's converted 7 of them. Inter Miami, right defensive third. Falcone floats the ball into the middle, and that was too easy. Right back to Nashville. But Nashville gave it right away. Martinez, good footwork, and into the middle, some room to go for Rodriguez. Rodriguez, left attacking half. Nice job of holding up play. Shed a defender, sent it to the near touchline. Kromoski's going to take his time, give it off to Alba. Alba, outside left channel. He's flanked by 2 defenders. We're about 7 yards away, and Alba opts to play it back into the right defensive half to Davi Martinez. Martinez, whose loan from River Plate expires at the end of July. There will be a decision that will be made on his future by the front office of Inter Miami, but he has played an integral role in Inter Miami's 2-1 lead here tonight. 73rd minute here in Fort Lauderdale. And a foul against Nashville. Far touchline, Inter Miami's right defensive half. And is that Suarez? No, that's Weigand, who looks like he took a spike in his right calf. He's up. He's still rubbing it a little bit. Medical attention as old as time. The old rub it where it hurts. Inter Miami left defensive half near side briefly as Alba left hand sweeps it back into the right defensive portion for Inter Miami. Now Martinez will do Alba one better and send it back to his own penalty arc where Ustari splits 2 defenders with a pass to Busquets. He gives it right back to Ustari. Ustari, no stranger to playing it with his feet, will spray a ball. Now defensive half near touchline to Alba. Near side, Martinez into the middle. Not a great ball. It was bandied into the air by Nashville, and Redondo won it for Inter Miami in the defensive midfield. Inter Miami taking its time, and they find anybody making a run. 2-1 Inter Miami. A third goal for Inter Miami would provide a lot of needed relief against this extremely potent and, for the most part this season, unbeatable Nashville side. Martinez, right defensive half. Now into the middle in the defensive half, Busquets. Off to Falcone, shaded off to the right-hand side, and now he will deliver a long ball forward. And it is handled well by Nashville, headed out of play. Far touchline, about at the border of the left attacking third for Inter Miami, and the throw in Inter Miami. Here's Lionel Messi 40 yards away, lays off a pass, Busquets angling left, and now a delivery to Alba, even edge of the left box extending. Now Kromoski to the left of the area. He hugs the touchline, gives it right back to Alba about 10 yards away. Pass into the middle, Redondo. Redondo takes 1 touch, now 2, and then has a pass easily intercepted. And now Nashville on the move once again into the right attacking half. Here's Nashville. Well done, Davi Martinez, as he came up and he swept it away from Qasim. That is good physical defense from Davi Martinez. He's so agile. Oh, Busquets, for a moment, thought he had Messi making a run. Messi had to cut off the run. He was offside. Instead, Busquets holds it up and sends it off to the left near the midfield stripe, attacking half for Alba. Now near touchline, Kromoski. Minute number 75 is nearly in the books, and Inter Miami clinging to this 2-1 lead. Inter Miami in their defensive half just need to be solid on the ball. Weigand streaking right to left into the middle channel in his right defensive half. Busquets Give a ball to Messi, who retrieves it in the defensive half. Messi zooms and zips away from two defenders. Give it to Martinez near side defensive half. And now Alba into the left attacking half before deferring back to the defensive midfield. Martinez now to Alba. Into the middle. Left wing. Left attacking half. Kromoski. Toe pokes it onto Rodriguez. He'll give it off to Messi on the right wing. Messi comes forward. Messi through one defender, now two, onto his left foot. Gave it up. Rodriguez, now Alba. Left of the box. He misplayed it for a moment. Pushed it Messi back to Alba. Left to the 6-yard box. Into the middle. Oh, a bicycle kick attempt. And Wagon couldn't quite, or Suarez couldn't quite get enough on it. And it takes one hop into Joe Willis. Oh, an electric attempt from Suarez, but he could not get enough on it. Oh, man, he spiked it into the turf instead of directing it on goal. If he could have gotten any sort of propulsion on that shot, Suarez, who was fully airborne, I'm not sure how Willis stops it. That had the fans out of their seats. Inter Miami able to win the ball away from Nashville after Nashville had made its way into the right attacking third, but Nashville on it again immediately. A ball floated to the left side of the area. Martinez heads it away from trouble for Inter Miami. And now here's Suarez. Good job. Good ball to Redondo. Redondo couldn't send a ball forward, though. He got through two defenders, still battling for it. Oh, the referee called a foul as Messi was charging forward to win the loose ball. Redondo had worked extremely hard to continue the play going into the left attacking half, but Jack Mayer took a dive, and the referee obliged and called the foul against Redondo. Now it resulted in a 3-on-2. The final two substitutions are coming for the side from Nashville. It's going to be Matthew Corcoran who comes on, and Julian Gaines for Nashville. Tag Seth's night is over for Nashville. Matthew Corcoran, 2 assists on the season as Nashville restarts play. Into the middle, Surridge. Good job, Martinez. As Surridge was inside the left portion of the area, Martinez skied the ball, then won it back along the end line. Inter Miami works it out to about 35 yards away from their own goal before Nashville regains possession. Julian Gaines sends it to the near right touchline. Kasim. And Inter Miami will watch as Nashville tried to feed a ball from the right wing to a vertical run being made about halfway between the 6-yard box and the right edge of the 18. It did not link up, rolls across the right end line. Goal kick for Inter Miami. Nashville going full high press. They are throwing numbers into the Inter Miami defensive half. Inter Miami with the goal kick. Baltasar Rodriguez make that Redondo. No, it was Rodriguez. Won the ball for a moment. Gave it up, and then he comes and bowls over Nahar. Nahar got up, got the ball, but Inter Miami won it right back. And then Suarez is tackled off the ball by Zimmerman. Suarez is unhappy. Nashville back in possession. Left wing, Mouil. Now Corcoran, his opening touch since substituting on to the left of the area. Lovitz, he had a cross blocked, but it didn't go out of play. A right-footed attempted a cross from left of the area by Nashville. Blocked away, this time by Wagon. And now Messi wins it for Inter Miami, and now maybe some numbers can push forward. Left attacking half, Kromoski. Kromoski will hold up play as we enter 79th minute territory here in Fort Lauderdale. Rodriguez in the midfield circle, attacking half. Left side of the pitch for Inter Miami. Rodriguez is simply going to chunk a ball back to Redondo. Midfield circle, defensive half. And now Martinez for Inter Miami. Along the touchline, near side, Alba. Left attacking half. Kromoski wins the ball, trying to keep it away from the defender, Gaines. And now Alba will simply deposit the ball back to Ustari in his own box, right side of the pitch. And the blue-clad Ustari blasts the ball into the midfield, right back to Nashville. There's Brugman. Midfield circle wanted Surridge trying to make a run towards goal, but he was bracketed by 3 Inter Miami defenders, and he was offside. Good job by Martinez and Falcone and Redondo to account for Surridge. The ball rolls harmlessly onto Ustari, and we have 10 minutes plus any added time left in this 2-1 Inter Miami lead. It would be Inter Miami's 5th straight victory in MLS play. Lionel Messi, both goals tonight for Inter Miami. In the 17th minute on a free kick, in the 62nd minute after forcing a turnover and easily poking it home. Long ball, Kremoski on the charge. Left channel, left to the area. Kremoski able to make the turn on it. Gives it up left wing, Suarez, who came in support. Suarez right into the middle, Busquets. Busquets, defenders collapsing on him. Sends it off to the right-hand side, Messi. Messi comes up the right wing, charges into the box. Got through one tackle, then the ball was deflected away along the end line right side. It's won by Weigott of Inter Miami. Right back on to Messi. Messi to Busquets outside the area. Gave it up Messi. Messi could not get a proper touch on it. Good defensive play by Corcoran. Nashville had some problems getting the ball away from the box, but now they finally do, only to have it won back. Good job by Busquets off solid pressure from Inter Miami. That was well done by Inter Miami defensively. Now Messi, left wing. Good job. He's giving it up to Alba. Alba almost spin it through to Suarez, who was making a run. But a sliding Zimmerman deflection of the ball saved catastrophe for Nashville. And then a foul is called. No, a substitution's going to be made. And we are going to see Tomas Aviles. Aviles, who was asked this week about his yellow card issues, tracks them at a concerning rate. He's going to be put to the test here in the final 8 minutes. Luis Suarez's night comes to an end. Nashville has been awarded 10 penalties this year. Aviles needs to keep his limbs to himself. 2-1 Inter Miami. Sitting on this lead, 82.5 minutes on the clock. And Inter Miami concedes a throw-in in Nashville's left attacking third. This will come from the far left side. Nashville's manager, B.J. Callahan, looks on. It's worked to the middle channel for Nashville, about 35 yards away. Outside the left portion of the box, the ball is fed to the left of the area. Inter Miami, Nashville searching. Here's a ball to the 6-yard box. Mukhtar got a foot on it in front of Busquets, but could not get a good shot on it, trying to turn just outside the near post and get something on it. Ustari able to gobble up the dribbler, but Mukhtar put himself in a good spot, controlled the ball well, but on the turn couldn't quite make enough contact on the shot, and Ustari able to clutch the ball into his chest. That was frightening, and there was a little bit too much room there for Mukhtar to be able to maneuver. So now the back line for Inter Miami. Martinez is at this moment playing left back. Alba's moved up to the midfield. Your center backs are Aviles and Falcone, and Weigott remains at right back, with Busquets trying to assist defensively. Yannick Bright continues to miss time with injury for Inter Miami. We have crossed the threshold of the 84th minute. Inter Miami 2, Nashville 1 here in Fort Lauderdale. And here comes Nashville, pushing forward again. Attacking half, far touchline, right side of the pitch. Corcoran floats the ball to the right of the area. Handled there well by Nahar. Now Gaines, outside right channel. Back to Nahar. Near the touchline. Top of the box extended, near side, right side. Gaines, 1-2 action with Brugman. And now it'll be sprayed into the middle channel. Here is Nashville. Left wing. Left foot delivery. And nobody home for Nashville. Surridge was marked well by Falcone. Davi Martinez easily chests the ball down. And Oscar Ustari is simply going to scoop the ball up left side of his area. And he will deposit with two hands the ball back to Martinez over the head of Nashville's Andy Nahar. 85 minutes on the clock. As things are tense here at Chase Stadium. 2-1, Inter Miami on top. Glad you're with us on this Saturday night. Messi. Good layoff off to Weygott. Now Inter Miami has some room to operate. Messi charging forward up the middle channel. Left attacking half. Messi. Good ball to the outside. Left of the box. Alba. Alba going to wait for reinforcements. Here comes Martinez to be that reinforcement. Back into the middle now. Busquets. 85.5 minutes expired. Redondo for Inter Miami. Right wing. He'll swipe a ball to Alba, who's able to keep it down along the touchline near side, but it went off of his hand as he tried to control it. Handball. Redondo just a little bit too much on that right wing to near left touchline delivery, and now here comes Nashville. Into the midfield circle. Inter Miami trying to keep it shape defensively. A Nashville player went down in a heap away from the ball, and a referee calls a foul against Weygott. That's Alex Muil, who went down, and a card is shown to Marcelo Weygott. So Weygott becomes the first booking of the night for Inter Miami. So this is straight on. This is outside of 40 yards where this free kick is placed. Mukhtar stands over it for Nashville. So again, this is outside of 40 yards. Mukhtar is going to try and pick somebody out. Inter Miami needs to be very disciplined here as we are encroaching on the 87th minute, and Inter Miami leading Nashville 2-1. Inter Miami with this ball floated from Mukhtar, left side of the box, handled well by Falcone, headed it away, right side of the area. Now he collects along the far touchline and played it into some space for Rodriguez. That's well done by Inter Miami. Kromaski, good short-range pass far side, and now Inter Miami works it to the middle channel in their right defensive half. That was superb footwork from Inter Miami. It ended up on the feet of Messi. He pushed it off to Alba. And now Busquets in his midfield role. Gives it off to Aviles. He will punch it on right side. Right of the box extended. Far side, right side to Falcone. Onto the keeper, Ustari. Gives it up to Aviles. And now it's back on to Federico Redondo. And he is going to saucer a ball to the far right touchline. Redondo being hassled and pressured by Brugman, and he draws a foul. Shielded Brugman well multiple times. And now a restart from Redondo. Busquets, defensive side, midfield circle. Rodriguez sprays a ball right of the midfield circle to the near side, still in the defensive half along the touchline for Davi Martinez. He'll feed Alba. Very high line being played here from Nashville. Martinez from the near touchline blasts a ball into the Inter Miami box, their own box. And Maxi Falcone, after retrieving, will dribble it onto Ustari, the keeper. Ustari, long ball forward, left defensive half, corralled there by Kromaski. Kromaski, a couple of moves to free some space. Now Messi. Messi, 1-on-2. Messi heads to the touchline far side. And now a good ball into the middle, mishandled by Redondo, and then eventually gave it away. Redondo is really hurting Inter Miami here with some poor footwork. And then Redondo called for the foul as he, out of frustration, made too much contact with Surridge, who had collected about 25 yards away from his goal. Redondo's got to be better there. Everybody's doing their part. On Redondo, there's no reason for him to misplay that ball. 2-1, Inter Miami, 89th minute. Inter Miami needs to keep its defensive shape. Corcoran gains now, near right touchline. Right attacking third for yellow-clad Nashville. Not a great ball from Corcoran, who from 40 yards away sent a pillow soft delivery into the area to no one in particular. Ustari goes up, makes a hands catch, hits the turf. Mukhtar of Nashville and Falcone of Inter Miami exchange a couple of shoves and some words. Meanwhile, Ustari ends up side swiping a ball out of his own area. Inter Miami's defense able to take it away from Mukhtar in the right attacking third. Martinez, well done. Nashville wins it back in its left defensive half. Zimmerman off to Gaines. 90 minutes have been hit. 6 additional minutes with Inter Miami leading 2-1. Extra time presented by your South Florida Audi dealers. Test drive the new Q5 today at your local South Florida Audi dealer. Visit AudiUSA.com to learn more. Extra time presented by your South Florida Audi dealers. Nashville turned the ball over. Couldn't keep the ball in play along the near touchline in their right attacking half, so Inter Miami will throw it in their defensive portion. Oscar Ustari rolls a water bottle out to Marcelo Weigott, who deserves all the hydration he can get for the work he's put in here tonight. He whips it across the end line. That was nice of Oscar. And we are already a minute gone through the 6 added in this second half. I'm sorry, it was not a throw-in. It's a free kick for Inter Miami. There was a foul called. My apologies. Davi Martinez will simply watch Jordi Alba come up and whip the ball back to Ustari in front of his own goal. Right attacking half for Nashville. And now Nashville wins the ball in the midfield. Mukhtar, always dangerous on the ball. You'd rather him have it 40 yards out, which is where he has it. Mukhtar, back heel. Nahar off to the touchline. Gaines, right side. Back to Nahar, now to the middle channel. Corcoran 1-2. Sent it right to the area. Gaines across, and Jordi Alba had it go off of his chest and out of play across the end line. It's going to be an outswinging near side to far side corner for Nashville. As we hit 92 minutes in Inter Miami, clinging its fingernails to this 2-1 lead over Nashville. Mukhtar to do the duties per usual with his right foot. That's why this will be an outswinging corner. Mukhtar floats this one, middle of the box. It is loose outside the area. Nobody got a touch on it, and it falls to Messi. Messi, here he comes forward. He turns on the burners. He was grabbed by the arm, and a yellow comes out against Nashville. Jack Mayer is shown yellow for grabbing the arm of Messi. And it's incredible that Lionel Messi, at 38 years old, with still over half a pitch to go before he gets to the opposition goal, he's still so quick and so wily and still so full of guile that opponents have to make the decision to simply intentionally foul him at that area of the pitch. He is a true freak of nature, Lionel Messi. Busquets off the free kick, square ball far side, near side, handled by Martinez along the touchline in the left attacking half. Inter Miami has already been able to choke out 3 minutes of the 6 added here in extra time with this 2-1 lead over Nashville SC. If this result holds, Inter Miami moves to 4th in the Eastern Conference table. Even in points with Columbus, but they've beat Columbus twice this season. Inter Miami left defensive half. Weigott on it. Now Redondo sends it up ahead. Outside right channel, taken right to the area. Rodriguez, Baltasar Rodriguez whips it across back post. Wanted Messi, but just a little bit too much on it. The timing not quite there. And it'll be a throw-in for Nashville as the ball rolled across the near touchline in their left defensive third. And now Weigott has an issue with his groin, it appears. Hopefully this is just a cramp. Weigott telling the referee he's okay. That was actually Kromoski who delivered that cross. That could not quite find Messi. Off the throw-in for Nashville, deep in their own defensive end, headed out of play once again near touchline by Inter Miami. So another throw-in for Nashville. 94-20, 94-21. Ryan Saylor will be a substitution incoming for Inter Miami once there's a stoppage in play. He has his shirt on, and I believe he's probably going to end up taking Weigott off. 94 and a half minutes on the clock. Nahar lobs the ball into the box. Mukhtar laid it off for Surridge, and a good sweeping defensive play by Tomas Aviles for Inter Miami as he left-footed a ball across the near right touchline. That was well read by Aviles. Now here comes Sailor, and it is indeed Wagon, who should receive a very hearty ovation for the effort he put in tonight. Wagon, an absolute rock star, doing all the small things tonight for Inter Miami. So Wagon departs. Ryan Sailor comes on. Wagon with a little bit of a limp. 95-20, 95-21. 6 minutes were tacked out of the 90. Inter Miami just over 30 seconds away from grabbing all 3 points on 2 more Lionel Messi goals, who is in line to be man of the match once again, and MLS Player of the Week once again. I would make 4 times this season. Nashville, last gasp it appears. About to get into their right attacking half. A high ball from Mayer, headed away by Inter Miami's Sailor, but Nashville wins it right back. Mukhtar in the middle channel, 30 yards out to Nahar. Nahar, right wing, sent it to the right of the area. Holding up play, back to Nahar. Nahar onto his left foot, getting towards the box. Shed one defender and a second. It's still loose in the area and finally cleared away by Falcone. The ball is sent to the midfield. Lionel Messi saying blow the whistle. Nashville getting more time. A floater left side of the area, headed into the middle, handled by Busquets. Now Messi has it for Inter Miami towards the midfield. Messi back heels it to the far side. Inter Miami just waiting for the whistle. Rodriguez. And he's knocked down far touchline. The referee blows his whistle for the foul. David Beckham looks on in attendance tonight, as well as Jorge Mas. Arsene Wenger in attendance, the former Arsenal boss. Seeing another Messi masterpiece. 96-57. We're a minute past the allotted 6 that were added on to the end of this one. This throw-in might be it. It's a far side attacking half throw-in for Inter Miami. Or make it a free kick. Messi puts the ball on the turf. Messi, once he puts his foot into it, we anticipate the final whistle. Messi is going to launch it into the defensive midfield. And there is the final whistle. Inter Miami, all 3 points. Inter Miami ends the 15-match unbeaten streak of Nashville. Lionel Messi, 2 more goals, 5 straight braces, 11 goals in his last 6 matches. He is the favorite for the MVP in mid-July. And Inter Miami has won a 5th straight, and they surge into 4th in the table in the Eastern Conference and still have 3 matches in hand. Inter Miami 2, Nashville SC 1. That is your full-time scoreline. Messi does it in both halves. An absolute warrior, Lionel Messi. But a cast of characters who, for the most part, played very solid football tonight. Marcelo Wagon, Maxi Falcone, Ben Kramoski, all contributed. Tomas Aviles had a critical clearance late on, deep in extra time. Lionel Messi continues his goal-scoring tear, his torrid pace. He's the greatest of all time, and he's still at 38, is maybe the best player on the planet, and he keeps reinforcing it. Match after match after match, night after night after night. The lights are never too bright, and the opponent is never too fast for Lionel Messi, who asked many questions of Paris Saint-Germain as well in the knockout stage of the FIFA Club World Cup. Inter Miami beats Nashville to move into 4th in the Eastern Conference table. A lot to come from Mike Rizzo in the network studios in West Palm Beach. Highlights of this one, stats, numbers from the full 90, and then some. He'll tell the complete story, and I'll get you updated on not only the MLS slate, but also the MLS table on this Saturday night. For our on-site engineer, Oscar Gonzalez, the OG, I'm Ken LaVicka, your final full-time scoreline for a final time from Chase Stadium in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Inter Miami, 2, Nashville SC, 1. 5 straight wins for Los Heranitos. And the celebration is on at Chase Stadium. Mike Rizzo has your post-game show next. This is Inter Miami football.
What makes Crystal Geyser Alpine Spring Water different? We always bottle our Alpine Spring Water less than 1.5 miles from the spring source, and all our bottles are made with 50% recycled plastic from our own recycling plants. Crystal Geyser, bottled at the spring source.
Looking for the perfect place to unwind, dine, or host your next event? Discover the Officers Club Restaurant and Bar in McClellan Park. Enjoy fresh, seasonal dishes, handcrafted cocktails, and a relaxed, inviting vibe. Stop by for happy hour every weekday from 3 to 6 p.m. And don't miss Monday night trivia from 7 to 8:30. The Officers Club, where great food and good times come together. Visit theofficersclub.com today.
Guys, by now you've heard me talk about Collars & Co., makers of the dress collar polo. They've already sold over 1 million of these amazing shirts. Well, Collars & Co. just came out with the new Maverick Performance Blazer. This blazer is sharp and wrinkle resistant, so you can travel anywhere with it. Just throw it in your bag and it will remain wrinkle-free. It even comes with security zip pockets, a sunglasses loop, and an optional pocket square. So visit collarsandco.com and use code TIKI for 20% off at collarsandco.com.
Breaking news on ESPN 106.3 is brought to you by St. Lucie Battery and Tire.
This just in. We begin this hour with breaking news.
When news breaks, ESPN 106.3 has it covered.
We've had developments. ESPN 106.3 can now report.
When your vehicle breaks, St. Lucie Battery and Tire fixes it. Stay tuned to ESPN 106.3 for more breaking news. Brought to you by St. Lucie Battery and Tire.
Recent technological breakthroughs
at ESPN West Palm have revolutionized your day
by innovating the all-new concept of middle-out sports radio compression by arranging sports end-to-end. ESPN 106.3 has managed to double the number of takes in every hour. ESPN 106.3's record-breaking 5.2 Berman score was previously thought to be impossible. ESPN 106.3, the audio is working.
What makes Crystal Geyser Alpine Spring Water different? We always bottle our Alpine Spring Water less than 1.5 miles from the spring source. And we're also committed to sustainability. That means all our bottles are made with 50% recycled plastic from 2 of our very own recycling plants. So when you want the best water nature has to offer, the choice is crystal clear. Crystal Geyser Alpine Spring Water, bottled at the spring source. Learn more at crystalgeyserplease.com.
Guys, by now you've heard me talk about Collars & Co., makers of the dress collar polo. They've already sold over 1 million of these amazing shirts. Well, Collars & Co. just came out with the new Maverick Performance Blazer. This blazer is sharp and wrinkle resistant, so you can travel anywhere with it. Just throw it in your bag and it will remain wrinkle-free. It even comes with security zip pockets, a sunglasses loop, and an optional pocket square. So visit collarsandco.com and use code TIKI for 20% off at collarsandco.com.
At Verizon, lock in our best price ever on the best 5G in Sacramento and be the best you. Check where your ride is for your trip into the office. Get that almost impossible dinner reservation and save big with Verizon while you do it all. Switch today and pay $45 a month for a single line. That's right, just $45 a month when you bring in your phone with unlimited welcome with auto pay plus taxes and fees. Stop by your nearest Verizon store today. $20 monthly promo credits applied over 36 months with a new line on unlimited welcome. In times of congestion, unlimited 5G and 4G LTE may be temporarily slower than other traffic. Domestic data roaming at 2G speeds. Rankings based on Root Metrics Root Score Report dated 2H 2024. Your results may vary. Additional terms apply.
Our daughter Jessie loves playing detective.
A clue.
But since we discovered she has sensitive skin, we've been playing detective too.
We thought the problem was our puppy.
But it was actually our old detergent.
Aha.
So we switched to Tide Free and Gentle. Tide Free and Gentle provides an excellent Tide clean, and it doesn't leave behind irritating residues like dyes or perfumes, so it's gentle on your skin.
Case closed.
If it's got to be clean, it's got to be Tide Free and Gentle. Business owners, are your employees driving you nuts? Is money tight? Or have you just poured your heart and soul into your business and now it's time to retire and just relax? At Transworld Business Advisors, they have buyers from all over the world ready to buy your business now. Call for a confidential conversation about your business's current value. 561-203-5121. That's 561-203-5121 or visit tworld.com.
A summer evening is the ideal time to throw on your helmet or boots, grab an ice-cold mountain